Welcome back, folks. Right here I'm going to show a comparison between the Z30 Nikon and the ZV-10, the Sony. On the Sony I have the Sigma 16mm f1.4. On the Nikon I have the 18 to 140mm APS-C lens, the variable aperture. And then I've decided to use the Megadap ETZ11 adapter to put the Sigma 16mm f1.4 on the Nikon, and kind of like even up the things. So what I'm looking at is sharpness and the color science. See how it does on the video. I tried it in different modes. I tried it in automatic, picture, or program priority, manual. So this is just the intro to it. And right now you see Wanda. Buddy just moved out of the picture. They're waiting for dinner, but he's kind of hot. It's 80 degrees in here. It's warm for January. There's a cold front coming next week, so I hope it's not a repeat of what happened in February in 2021. But anyhow, there's Wanda anticipating. There's a little zoom. I can move the screen a little bit more. See if I can move it just now. Nope, she's at the corner. I can't do anything about it. So anyway, let me move this back. There we go. I can get it just right. That's the only problem with live. The camera changes and all of a sudden you're messing up the settings. So here's the video. Enjoy. If you have any questions, just write in the comment below. All right. So I hope I'm in focus. That's the one thing I don't know about this camera. So you really can't trust the LCD screen. I hope I'm in focus. I got it in manual mode, 1/60th and f1.4. And this is the Sigma 16mm f1.4. So I hope this is good. My sound is a little echoey because I'm using the cat hair or the rabbit fur or whatever you call it for the cover of the speaker. This is the Sony ZV-10, and this video I'm shooting at 4K 30. I think it's I don't know if it's a 50 megabyte file or 100. I'm not sure, but we're trying to get the best quality possible. So I hope I'm looking good. I set the color balance and everything, so it's looking good on the screen, but I don't know if I'm in focus. The only way I can deal with it is if I put it in post. And I got face priority. I don't see a box or anything around my eyes. And if I hit the display, which, let me go up here. Yeah. So if I hit the display, yeah, autofocus continuing. Oh, autoface off. Oh. I think that's because of recording. Okay. Now, So it's on my left eye. That might help. You can't really tell with the LCD screen. And I noticed that the autofocus face is off. So I don't know because it's in manual mode or whatever. But that's one of the part of the reasons why I don't like this camera, because I'm used to more functions, like on the ZFC. Also with the Nikon cameras, I know how to do the settings. These are tiny buttons and stuff. And Wanda, settle down. She's hungry. She wants the food first. Come here, Wanda. Okay, so I did some videos with this camera, and I had to delete them because the first one was in high definition instead of 4K 30. This one is in 4K 30, 1/60 the shutter speed at 1.4. There's Wanda. Wants to be in the picture, likes being petted. She's also hungry. She wants SUPPER. If I said it, she'd go crazy. And the cat is waiting. It's sunset. This is when I usually feed them. So anyhow, Sunday afternoon. This is just the pre-log of what I did with the Z30. So if you see me pointing to a different camera, I've deleted that file because it was high definition on the Sony. So you'll see 4 files from the Nikon after this, where I've first had the 18 to 140 millimeter aperture, or variable aperture. And then I put the Megadap ETZ11 adapter on there and put this lens, the Sigma 16 millimeter f1.4, on the Nikon to see how the colors look and how the autofocusing does. So hopefully everything is doing good. If I come close, yeah, I look like in focus. You just can't trust the LCD screen. So anyhow, one thing I like about this is you do see the red tally light, you do see my volume, but of course I'm using the internal on the camera, so it's not the best quality. But anyhow, thank you for watching. Here come the rest of the videos, and I'll see you then. Okay, welcome back, folks. Now, I got another treat for you. This camera right here is the EV-10 with the Sigma f1.4 16 millimeter. That camera, right above it, so I got 2 different stands. One's a smaller stand, which is a metal DPO, or ZPO, I should say, ZDO, I'm sorry, ZDO tripod. It's all metal, but there's no ball head on it, it's just flat. The one on top of that is the Manfrotto one. I forget what it's called, but it's a desktop table one that I like, but it's just above. So I got the cat's hair that came with the Sony, and on the Z30, which I'm using right here, the 18 to 140 millimeter variable lens, zoom lens I should say, and right now I think it's at 28. So on the Nikon it's 28, on here it's 16 millimeters on the ZV-10. So the Z30, and I'm looking for volume. I don't see it. I see it on the Sony. Let me check the display. Interesting. Oh, there it is. I was pressing the wrong button. And not while you're recording, Randy. Okay. So I can't see the volume. That's the only thing wrong with the Z30. But the picture looks good. I can see the box on my eyes. It's a little bit more white on the ZV-10. It's a little bit different. It's more kind of a yellow on the Z30. But I just did the settings. I put it on picture profile 4, which gives a little cover or color or pop to it. And on the Z30, I think it's on standard. But how do I look? So I'm going to finish this video real quick. I'm going to change the colors in the Nikon to kind of match the ZV-10. Now, I can't use the HDMI port on the ZV-10 because it just stopped working. On the Z30 I can, but it overheats. So I'm dealing with overheating on one end and not able to use the HDMI port on the other. So these are my two mobile cameras. So I can bring this down around. They're small enough and they take great pictures. They're great cameras. They have pretty good battery life, so I have extra batteries for them. And the sound quality should be good. I got the shotgun ceremonic mic on the Z30. So I'm hoping it's recording the sound. So I'm going to end this video right here to save battery life. But then I'm going to be working with the Z30 on the colors. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now, I do have to say one thing. The first part of the Sony ZV-10 with the 16 millimeter, I had it on 1080p, high definition. Now it's in 4K 30, which gave me a crop. So now it kind of matches the Nikon. Now I look still a little bit yellow. Let me try that. No, I'm going to do it like right there. Okay, now it's got me. So on the Nikon, it's still a little bit more yellow. And may have to change the white balance again. But it's looking great on the Sony. It looks more yellow on the Nikon. But I can't tell because you really can't trust the LCD screen when you're video recording. So you try the best you can. They're both at 1/60th shutter speed. But I got a 1.4 on the Sony. And then I got that variable 18 to 140 millimeter on the Nikon. Now, I do have an adapter from Sony to Nikon. So I could use the same lens. Now I do have, well, the only 16 millimeter I have is the kit lens, and that's only 3.5. So what I might do is put the Megadap adapter, the ETZ11, I believe. It's either that or 21, I can't remember. But, and then use that 1.4 lens on the Nikon. See how it does. So I think I'll do that. I'll be right back. Okay, folks. I did it. Let me bring it a little bit closer. So this is the Sigma 16 millimeter. Now I'm going to try to change the aperture. It's 1/60th. Huh. It's doing a 2.8. Why is that? It should be 1.4. Interesting. Anyhow, so how do I look? I think I'm a little less yellow, so it could have been the lens, you know, with a different type of coating. But how do I look? It's f2.8. It's not the 1.4. It is an APS-C lens. And uh-oh, there's an intruder, the cat. He wants some attention. Here he comes. Hi, Dusty. He wants to be in the film. Actually, he wants food. He's always hungry. So if he can't catch any mice or anything like that, he's in my lap. And little Wanda, she gets jealous. What? What, Wanda? What? No. What, Wanda? Come here. Come here. All right. You want to be petted. Okay. Well, here's Wanda. She's getting a little overweight. All the good food she's been eating lately. Plus the nuts from the, or the seeds from the live oak tree in the back. So I vacuum the house and she brings it right in and eats a snack. So, yeah, she loves being loved on. She thinks she runs the house. And Dusty's looking outside the door. I think Buddy's waiting in the igloo, so he's hungry too. So they don't go by clock, they go by the daylight. And when it starts getting dark, I usually get home and I feed them. Of course, with the sun staying up later now, that's going to change. But anyhow. So how do I look? I see the box, I see the eye. So the autofocusing is good, but I'm at f2.8. But I'm in the manual mode too. So let me try a different setting instead of the manual mode. This is 1/60th of the shutter speed, by the way. I got the anti-flicker 60 hertz on too. So let's see how this do. Let's see if I can get it to. Usually, if I take it out of manual mode, it'll go to 1/30th. But I might be able to get to 1.4. So let's try that. Okay, how do I look? Let me get in focus a little bit. I think I am. All right. So, yep, it's got my eyes, got my face. It's at f1.4, but it's at 1/30th of shutter speed. So Nikon cameras do a pretty good job at the speed. But how do I look? So I do I look better. You can compare. So I'll put these two against each other. This is the video recording. So at f1.4, the Sigma, with the Megadap adapter, and I think it's the ETZ 11. Okay, so they have a newer one, the 21, which is faster focusing. But this is working great because I can see the box around the eye. I can see the box around the square. Now it's on the eye. If I put the glasses back on, now it's going left and right eye. And the box around the head. So, anyhow. It's a neat test. I can't utilize these in the studio because of either overheating or the other one, the HDMI port can't work. But I can still record to the SD card. And you can view the pictures at the same time. I'll use the QuickTime player. And then we can take a look. So thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for any more upcoming videos. If you have any questions, write in the comments below. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.